what did that woman say? They say it's toxic. Nothing feels as good. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Nothing tastes as good. Nothing. All right. And it's not until you're on the other side that you're like, yeah, I don't care what the food noise is saying to me. I don't eat that. I do not eat that. I have decided to say to myself, this is what I decided for myself, right? There's foods that I eat. I can eat anything. I can eat anything that I want, all right? But there are things that I do not eat, okay? There are things that I don't eat. Just because something is edible doesn't mean that it's food, okay? This here is not food. This is not food. I understand that it's edible. I understand that when you eat it, it's delicious and it makes you feel good. This is not food, okay? So when you are hungry, when you have food noise, when you have a craving, when you have I don't care what's happening in your life. You are pregnant, you have PCOS, you have a thyroid issue, you are taking medication that's making you overeat, that's making you Cool. If you are going to overeat, eat this, okay? Because I'm telling you, that appetite of yours is not telling you to eat this, okay? Your body is not asking for this. Your body has never asked for this. Okay, this is what you want because this makes you feel good. You eat this food and it makes you feel happy, right? And this is the food where when you're full, you can push past fullness, right? You can push past the discomfort of your stomach being like, But it's like, oh, there's always room for cake. No, there's no room. The reason you feel like there's room for cake is because cake triggers dopamine. It's a drug, right? You don't even like cake. You really don't even like cake. You just like what cake does in your brain. Okay? That would be like a drug addict saying, oh, I really love drugs. I really love drugs. You don't love drugs. You love what drugs do to you. Okay? So for you to sober up, don't eat this. So that you can actually like food. A lot of people are like, I'm a foodie. You're not a foodie. You're an addict. Okay? If you're a foodie, if you call yourself a foodie and you eat here, primarily from here, you're not a foodie, my darling. You're an addict. Okay? Proper foodies eat here. People who actually enjoy food eat here, okay? You don't know anything about enjoying food if you eat this. There's no joy here. There's no joy here, okay? If you want joy, here, eat here, okay? Control yourself. Then you'll actually know what you really like, okay? What do you actually like? So there's food, just like you wouldn't move through the grocery store and be tempted by soap. Like, ooh, I'd really love to have some soap right now. I'd really love to eat some soap. That's how you need to look at the sweet aisle, the bread aisle, right? I don't eat that. I don't eat that. I don't eat soap. I don't eat soap. Why would I pick up soap to go eat? Why would I spend my money on soap to go eat, right? I don't spend money on that, right? When I'm hungry, I don't run to the detergent aisle and go, ooh, let me get myself some Sunlight to eat on my way home. No, the sweet aisle, same. It's not food. It's not food. If you are hungry, you respond with food. With food, okay? And we have determined this isn't food, okay? So when you're hungry and you're thinking, ooh, I'd like something to eat, here. Choose anything from here. And you can have whatever you want from here. Anything. Anything that you have in your fridge, here. All right? If all you have in your fridge is this, you're not eating. There's nothing to eat. There's nothing to eat. Okay, if this is all there is in your house, there's nothing to eat. There is nothing to eat. Did you hear what I said? There's nothing to eat. You're not eating. You're fasting that night. It's fine. You're just going to have to tell your body, hey, bro, I'll see you in the morning. That's all it is. There's nothing to eat. If you allow yourself to, I'm just you will never lose the weight. It will never happen. It will never happen. Here's another thing. If you're fat, you can't moderate. You're fat because you can't moderate. So Lento would say, I'm going to have a little bit. I can only have a little bit. If you could have a little bit, you would be little. If you were capable of having just a little, you would be little. Go look in the mirror. In fact, you know what? Don't even look in the mirror. Stand up. If you can. Stand. Look down. Can you see your toes? If you can see your toes, can you see your friend when you're looking down? If you can't, if you need to move things around so that you can get a proper visual, we're not moderating, okay? We can't moderate. I had to be real with myself. I had to be honest with myself and stop pretending that I am more capable of things than I actually am. Just accepting myself as who I am. You know what? Hey, nah, I'm lazy. I don't want to do hard things. I don't want to work hard. I'm not trying to be up at the crack of crack to go exercise. I'm not interested in that. Give me something easy. What can I do to lose weight? And then the doctor said, you don't need to exercise. You just need to eat properly, right? Low carb, high fat. When I say high fat, it's animal fat, right? It's the butter, stuff that you can get from nature. If there wasn't any production lines, right? If the stuff couldn't be made in a laboratory, could you get it in nature? Yes, you can get cream from nature, butter from nature, right? It comes from cows. Milk from nature. It has fat. Avocados from nature. Any fat that you can get from nature, any fat that people who, before the mechanical age came into play, if those people had access to it, that's fat that you can eat, all right? Okay, so the reason you're hungry is because you're eating low-fat everything, okay? The reason you eat something and you're not full is because you're eating low-fat, all right? You need fat. Fat is satiating. It'll help you be satisfied. We're not eating for fullness. You don't eat for fullness. Nobody wants to be full. Who wants to be full? Being full is so uncomfortable. Like, I like to eat and be done with it and be able to move on with my life and not go, I just ate. No, bro. You just ate and you're thinking about food. That's not life. Okay, you literally just ate and you're thinking about food. That's not life. Food shouldn't be affecting you that way. All right, you need to live a life that food is just it's like water. You look at food the way that you look at water. Who is addicted to water? Not a soul on this earth. Why? Because water doesn't do anything in your body except for hydrate you, right? It doesn't give you a dopamine hit. You can't. If you want a dopamine hit with water, you need to drink like a Coke or alcohol or whatever it is. Then now you need to distort the water. Right? Now you need to do something to the water for it to do something to you, right? But pure natural water, it's not going to do anything. It's going to do what it's supposed to do in your body. You're going to be satisfied and you're going to move on with your life. Food is the same way, okay? If you eat and you're still thinking about food, there's something in the water. There's something in the food, okay, that's making you think about food after you've eaten. You're not supposed to be thinking about food. The same way when you're really, really thirsty, all you can think about is water, and then you drink water, and now water is the last thing on your mind. That's how you need to be eating. That's how food needs to be for you, okay? I ate. I'm done with it. I don't need to, I wonder what I'm going to eat for supper. I'm not even going to eat supper. I'm not thinking about supper. I'm probably going to eat tomorrow. Okay? Oh, I know. Oh, what do you mean? You just ate and the next meal is going to be tomorrow. There's still the whole day to go. Yeah, the whole day for me to live my life and not eat the whole day. Okay? If you're eating the whole day, there's something in the water, guys. All right? But if you're eating real food, this stuff that I keep telling you, if you eat food, you're not going to think about food anymore. All right? You're going to see food the way you see water. It's important, absolutely. But when I'm hungry, I eat. And then I'm done. I am satisfied, all right? You eat till you're satisfied, not till you're full, all right? And I know, okay, all right, so you eat till you're satisfied, not till you're full, okay? And I'm not saying that don't get full, it's fine, because especially in the beginning, we like that fullness, right? And you're big, like, as a big girl, like, I know, I like to eat until I'm full, like, now I know that I've really eaten, okay? Cool, whatever. If that's what you need, you can bulk eat. You can bulk eat here. If you like to eat, it's fine. Don't judge yourself. In the beginning, Vele, you're going to eat a lot, right? Because you're used to it. You're used to eating a lot of food. So you need to volume eat. That is fine. Have a lot of food on your plate. Food. Have a lot of food. This isn't food, okay? I know I keep shouting. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be shouting at you. I'm just passionate, and I know myself, and I feel like I'm talking to myself, like the old me. And I love her so much. Oh my word, I love her so much. Like, I don't hate my old self. I don't think, oh, what a failure, I love her so much. She got me here. She survived so many things. We needed to be fat. We needed to be eating cake. We needed all of that stuff. That was our protection. All right, but I'm here now. We don't do that anymore. We're done with that, okay? Now you are safe to be everything that you've ever wanted to be, okay? So when you look at a child that's big, you don't think, oh, that child is so irresponsible. You just think, wow, like, your parents are really feeding you. Do you know what I mean? It's not the child's fault, right? When they grow up and they'll make their own decisions, okay? And that's just what it is. We just didn't know about food and what to eat and all the stuff. We had no idea. I'm telling you right now, eat here. Eat this. Whenever If you have food noise, you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you've decided that you're hungry or whatever it is, don't judge yourself. Oh no, I shouldn't be eating. Oh no, I'm on a diet. You're not on a diet. This is your life. This is your life, okay? And you can't live a life going, I can't eat, I can't eat. You must eat. You must eat. You can't live a life, I can't, I shouldn't. What do you mean? What do you mean? Eat food, okay? If you feel like eating, eat food, all right? Eat food. This is not food. It's not food. I'm not going to tell you, you can't eat this. You absolutely can. Just like you can eat soap, you can absolutely go into the detergent aisle and pick up a thingy of Sunlight and drink it. You can do that. You probably won't die. You can absolutely do that. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? Because it's not food. Same. With this, you need to look at it the same way. This is not food. If this is all there is, Minanje, if this is all there is in the house, there's nothing to eat. There's nothing to eat. There's nothing to eat. I had to get up, take a walk, go to the grocery store, get myself something to eat. There's nothing in the fridge. There's nothing in the pantry. There's nothing in the bread bowl. Why am I even in the bread bin to begin with? I mean, why am I there? There's never anything in the bread bin for me. Never. Okay, so I don't even check. All right? We don't do that. Okay, so when they'll tell you, you can't live without carbs. You can, but you don't have to. I'm not telling you to live without carbohydrates. These aren't carbs. These aren't carbs. These aren't carbs. They have carbs. Yeah, I know. When someone says carbs, you think bread, pasta, da. Those aren't carbs. They're foods with carbs. There are other foods that have carbs that nobody talks about. Nobody wants to ever entertain. All of this is carbohydrates. High in carbohydrates. All of this, carbs. So you want to live a life without carbs? You don't want to live a life without carbs? You don't have to. No one is telling you to live without carbs. Eat this. Okay? What you want is to eat this and look good. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, you want these carbs. Okay? We're done with that. Okay? So if you're ready to lose the weight, you're obviously ready to make the sacrifice, and you need to decide that you will never eat this again. You can. You absolutely can. You can. You just don't. You can. If you want to have cake today, you can. If I want to have cake right now, if I wanted to have cake, I can. But why would I have cake? Like, why? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing where I'm like, oh, I can't because it's going to make me... Nothing. Cake is not going to do anything. It's going to hurt me. Like, I'll get a stomach ache or whatever. It'll probably be delicious. Then I'll get a stomach ache and I'll go, ugh. And it's not going to do anything positive, right? I'm not going to go, oh, wow, that was really worth the stomach ache. There's nothing that cake will do for me that is worth nothing. Do you know what I mean? So why even eat it? You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason. If I went to Paris and I wanted to taste the pastries of Paris, then sure, of course I'm going to taste a few. But on a regular day, I'm just going to go to Woolworths and get a cake when I can go to Woolworths on a regular day. What's special about it? Nothing. So why do you treat it like it's special? Like, oh, I'll never have cake again. I'll never have another cake. You can. Every single day you can have cake. You can. Don't. Just don't. Eat this instead. Okay? And no healthy versions of cake. No healthy versions of no, guys, stop. Okay? You're not going to do a burger with a da-da-da. No, just eat the food as it is. It doesn't need to be a vegan pizza, a healthy pizza, da-da-da. Just eat your food. Just eat your food, okay? It doesn't need to represent your old life. It doesn't need to look like the old food that you used to enjoy, okay? That's how we break up, okay? You don't date a healthier version of the old thing. Get rid of it. That's not even your type anymore. Ew. First of all, stop telling people that you dated me. That doesn't even make any sense. No one's going to believe you. Because girls like me don't date guys like you. Literally. Girls like me don't date guys like you. Okay? Your ex can't look like your current. That doesn't make any sense. These people are going to believe that one dated you. What? How embarrassing. Aren't you embarrassed? Okay, anyway. Bye. Remember, this is food. This is food. This is not food. Okay? When you eat, respond to your body. Listen to your body. If your body says, oh, I feel like eating, respond, man. It doesn't matter. Even if you just ate 2 seconds away, if your body is like, I'm still hungry, eat this. Okay? Never this. Okay? The more you eat of this, the less your body will complain about food. The less food noise you'll have. The food noise will go away. Okay? Because this stuff balances your hormones. All of this dysregulation that you're feeling, the reason that your body's like constantly hungry, the reason you're always thinking about food, the reason you don't see food the way that you see water is because of this. It's because of all of the stuff that you're eating here, right? The chemicals in here, so they've tainted the water, all right? They've tainted the water. They've put sugar in the water. That's why you can't stop drinking it, right? Even after you've had a sip, you're hydrated. You're supposed to be hydrated, but you're like, I'd love to have some more water. Like, who does that? Who does that? Who drinks water and is like, I'd love to have some more water. I can't wait to have more water. That's not normal. Okay, it's the same thing with food, the exact same thing with food. You need to be indifferent. Okay, it's necessary, just like water is necessary, but nobody's out here like, I'm so desperate for it. No. I have water noise. I have water noise. I can't stop thinking about water. Not a soul. Not a soul on this earth. You need to be just as indifferent with food. Okay, and that's what they call eating disorders, because people who are where I am now, you know, the I'm not skinny, but you know, the skinny girls who are online and they're like, food is not important. It's literally that. You see food the way that you see water, right? But people who are unhealthy and think about food all the time think that we're unhealthy. It's like, no, I'm not. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. And if I am hungry, I eat food. Okay, and then I'm done with it. It's like, how can you be done with food? Food is God. Food is God. Weirdo. Okay, next video. I don't know. We'll talk about something else. Love you. Bye. Love yourself. It's okay to be fat, but never lie to yourself about why you're fat. Okay? You're fat because you eat this nonsense here. Okay? If you stop eating it, you'll lose the weight. It takes time. Maybe that's the next video about how it takes time, and you don't have to worry about the time because you're gonna look fantastic the whole way through. Okay? Love yourself. I love you. I hope I'm not like super rude. Okay, fatty. Bye.